Before I get started with this review, I would like to draw some attention to a meme that I made when I watched this movie on Sunday, and it got no love on Instagram. By no love, I mean about, on the time of this recording, maybe like 56 likes on Instagram, but the director of the movie saw the meme, he liked it, he reposted it, 300 something likes. Look at this grade A magic meme. Sue is the Mandalorian because he is played by Louis Mandylor. Louis Mandylor is the Mandalorian. Do you get what I am laying down in front of you? He's the Mandalorian, but with a Y, because he's Louis Mandylor. Get on my level. I'm sorry that this wasn't the Ip Man 2 meme or the Ong Bak meme. Do you get it? Because that character was supposed to turn over a new leaf, and when he decided to be a good person, he got crushed by the head of this statue right here. It's sad. And that got more likes than The Mandalorian. I think I put more thought into it, and it's better than this meme I did, where it's the dude saying, "Ew, I stepped in shit," and the shit is Ninja Assassin, because Ninja Assassin is shit. I think it's a way smarter meme than that, but no one likes The Mandalorian, except for Jesse V. Johnson and his followers. Thank you, Jesse. Mr. Johnson. I prefer to call you Mr. Johnson. I don't know you, and I have a brother named Jesse, and that feels weird to me. Thank you for your support, both on Instagram and emotionally. You've gotten me through a lot. Making cool movies, reposting my memes, liking my stuff on Instagram. Go follow Jesse V. Johnson on Instagram. He's a cool guy. I should get over with this race. Let's get into the review. Let's roll that intro.
I know Kung Fu. Show me.
I'm the martial arts film freak, and I watched Debt Collectors.
I gotta tell you something, pal. You still got it. You got every move.
Thought you were dead.
Oh, so did I, Frenchie. Believe me, a story for another time.
2 days, 3 weeks. We're in, we're out. What do you say?
You serious?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
What is this?
It's called a car, mate.
No, it's a wheelchair with a roof, Frenchie.
It's clean, it's quiet, and it doesn't smell like your ass on the inside, all right?
Where are we off to first, then?
Las Vegas. Is that okay with you?
Debt Collectors is a 2020 film. Thank you for making new stuff while new movies are not coming out. Directed by Jesse V. Johnson, starring Scott Adkins, Louis Mandylor, what's his name, I don't remember, Vladimir Kulich, and a lot of other people. The bad guy, bad girl from Lady Blood Fight. She's also in the new Suicide Squad movie, and she's an Amazon woman in Wonder Woman. She's cool. This is a sequel to the 2018 film The Debt Collector, which of course starred all of the same people, and picks up, I don't know, maybe a year or so after the first film. No one expected this sequel because of the ending of the first film, but we're getting it, we got it, and I don't think any of us are complaining. Debt Collectors brought back everything good about the first film. Surprisingly, Scott Adkins, I don't know if it's a surprise, Scott Adkins and Louis Mandylor have wonderful chemistry. I'm not sure who wrote it, I will take a look at that real quick, but the dialogue is a lot of fun, and just the back and forth between the two leads is probably the best part of the movie above, good fight scenes. It was written by Jesse V. Johnson and Stu Small, which if I remember from a Scott Adkins interview, and I could be wrong on this, Stu Small is a longtime friend of Scott, and I think they wrote stuff like Accident Man and whatnot together. So I think he just knows how to write for his friends, and I like the dialogue in Accident Man a lot too, so, good on him. The story of this one was essentially Louis Mandylor, Sue and French come back together for like one last mission, one last debt collection, and it's either a good idea or a bad idea, and it leads to antics, witty dialogue, and some ass-kicking fight scenes. These are very endearing characters. They have a really great chemistry, of course, where, Sue is supposed to be the smooth-talking, wise ass who can get people to just fork up their money, and French is the muscle. French is the one who beats them all up, except this time French is not having it, And he'll do the talking if he wants to, and he'll just punch you because he's tired of it. You know, the first movie he is pretty polite. The first movie he's a bit shy, and now he's not having it. He doesn't care. He's been shot a couple times. He's gotten his ass kicked by some huge dudes, and he's just not. He don't care. He's gonna get the money, and he's gonna kick your ass, and it's great. I enjoy the implications of the first film coming over into this one. Sort of the villain ends up. It's very. Let's just say it's a Die Hard 3 situation. It's a Die Hard with a vengeance kind of thing. There was another Gruber. I'll leave it at that. But yes, pretty much my favorite part of, you know, aside from the action, is just, as I've said multiple times already, the chemistry between these characters. There's a lot of other stuff going on, but just these two characters. I mean, if you just want to give us a non-action road trip film with Sue and French, Mr. Johnson, that's fine. But of course, we got to get to the action. It's a martial arts page. We got to talk about them fight scenes. They're all great. I enjoyed the first one, the first fight scene a lot. It's just Scott Adkins kicking ass in a bar, and I mean, that's one of the most fun parts of Accident Man. That's one of the most fun parts of Ninja 2. Just Scott Adkins fighting in bars. Louis Mandylor even gets a couple really good fight scenes. I did not see that coming at all. Of course, you expect Scott Adkins to have great fight scenes. It's Scott Adkins, and he's working with Jesse V. Johnson, who, of course, knows exactly what he's doing. But Louis Mandylor got in there, got some scraps, and he's really good in his fight scenes. There's also one fight scene, I'm not saying between who, because that seems like a bit of a spoiler. There is a fight scene in an alleyway that felt pretty long, not super long, went on for a little bit, and every time you thought it was over, something else happened, and it felt very reminiscent of They Live. It was probably an homage to They Live. I don't know. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me that. Maybe. But any fight scene that makes me think of They Live gets a thumbs up in my book. It's a really genuinely good fight scene on its own. You don't have to think about They Live. It's a damn good fight scene. In the end, wonderful characters, fun story carrying over from the first film, excellent fight scenes. I think I would give Debt Collectors, let's say, about 4 unexpected sequels out of 5. Based on the first film, no one really saw this movie coming, and no one complained at all. Once we got the movie, everyone watched it, and now we're just like, cool, more please. That was excellent. But what did you think of Debt Collectors? Did you like it more than the first, or is that one still holding the top spot of the Debt Collector franchise? It's a franchise now. We can get a third, right? Please? One more. I think I like this one more than the first one, you know, but comment your thoughts down below. Favorite Scott Adkins movie, favorite Jesse V. Johnson movie. Feels like he's, let's be honest, Jesse V. Johnson's just on a roll. I mean, some people probably don't like Savage Dog as much as others, but every one of his movies is quality in some way, especially the last, good batch. The last good batch being Accident Man, Triple Threat, Avengement, this, the first movie. I mean, if Jesse V. Johnson is not on your list of, great directors, what are you doing? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Head over to MarshallDonor.com for movie reviews, book reviews, articles on everything martial arts and action. Also, the Martial Arts Film Freak is now a Facebook page, so go over there, like that Facebook page. I'll put a link down there. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.